The mind is an incredibly powerful tool, one that has the ability to shape the way you experience the world around you. Everything you see, everything you feel, and everything you encounter in life is filtered through your thoughts and beliefs. Your mind does not merely observe the world, it actively interprets and influences the world you experience. In essence, your reality is not just determined by what happens to you, but by how you think about what happens. The way you perceive your circumstances, your challenges, and your opportunities ultimately shapes the life you lead. At the core of this concept is the understanding that your thoughts have immense power. The mind works like a lens, coloring everything you experience. For example, if you hold on to negative beliefs about yourself or your potential, those beliefs will distort how you see the world. You may begin to see obstacles where there are none, and you may become blind to opportunities because of the way your mind is framing your reality. On the other hand, if you cultivate empowering beliefs and thoughts, your mind will start to reflect these beliefs in your actions and interactions. The difference between these two approaches can dramatically change the course of your life. Your mind shapes your reality by determining how you respond to situations. It is not the external circumstances themselves that define your life, but rather how you interpret and react to them. People who face similar challenges may experience vastly different outcomes, and this is often because of the way they perceive and respond to those challenges. One person might see failure as a learning opportunity, while another might see it as an insurmountable obstacle. This shift in perception changes everything. The person who sees failure as a learning experience is more likely to take proactive steps, learn from their mistakes, and ultimately overcome those obstacles. Meanwhile, the person who views failure as an insurmountable challenge may become stuck, unable to move forward. The beliefs you hold also play a significant role in shaping your reality. These beliefs, whether they are conscious or unconscious, form the foundation of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. If you believe that success is out of reach or that you are incapable of achieving your goals, this belief will influence the way you approach life. You may subconsciously avoid taking risks or may doubt your ability to succeed, which can create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your mind will start to find reasons to support your belief, and your actions will reflect your lack of confidence. Conversely, when you change your beliefs, you change the way you approach life. If you begin to believe in your abilities, in the possibility of success, and in your capacity to overcome obstacles, your mind will begin to focus on ways to make those beliefs a reality. You'll start to see opportunities instead of roadblocks. You'll be more likely to take calculated risks, face challenges with confidence, and take action that aligns with your vision for your future. Your belief in yourself and your potential will fuel your actions, which in turn will shape your reality. Your mind also shapes your reality through the images you create in your imagination. The mind works not just through thoughts, but also through the pictures it forms. These mental images can be incredibly powerful, especially when they are aligned with your goals. When you vividly imagine your desired future, your mind begins to believe that this future is possible. The more you can visualize your success, the more you prime your brain to recognize and act upon opportunities that will lead you to that success. Visualization can be a tool to reprogram your mind, to move away from limiting beliefs, and to replace them with empowering, positive images of what is possible for you. However, it's not just about thinking positively or visualizing success. Your thoughts and beliefs need to be backed by action. Your mind shapes your reality not just by what you think, but by how you choose to act on those thoughts. When your thoughts are aligned with your beliefs and when you take consistent action, the reality you envision starts to materialize. It's a process of mind and body working in unison, your thoughts guiding your actions and your actions reinforcing your thoughts. This creates a cycle of growth, where your thoughts shape your reality, and your reality in turn shapes your thoughts, pushing you closer to your goals. One of the most profound ways the mind shapes reality is through the law of attraction. This concept suggests that the energy you emit through your thoughts and emotions attracts similar energy from the world around you. When your mind is focused on positive thoughts, gratitude, and hope, you attract experiences, people, and opportunities that resonate with that energy. Similarly, when you dwell on negative thoughts, fear, or lack, you may begin to attract more of the same. The mind doesn't just react to the world, it actively participates in creating it. This is why cultivating a mindset of positivity and abundance is so crucial to shaping the life you want to live. The mind also influences your reality through the concept of belief and expectation. When you expect something positive to happen, you are more likely to act in ways that bring about positive results. For example, if you believe that a job interview will go well, you may approach it with confidence and professionalism, which increases your chances of success. On the other hand, if you expect failure or anticipate negative outcomes, you may unconsciously sabotage your efforts by not preparing properly, by doubting yourself, or by not taking action. The mind has an incredible ability to shape what you believe is possible, and in turn, that belief determines how you act. Furthermore, your mind shapes your reality by determining how you see yourself. Your self-image is a powerful force in shaping your reality. If you see yourself as capable, deserving, and worthy of success, your actions will align with that image. You will take risks, pursue your goals with determination, and seek opportunities that align with your vision. If, on the other hand, you see yourself as unworthy or incapable, you may hold back, miss opportunities, or undermine your own efforts. The way you view yourself directly impacts the way you interact with the world, and in turn, the experiences you have. Ultimately, your mind is not just a passive observer of your life. It actively shapes your experiences, your opportunities, and your outcomes. Your thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions create the reality that you live in. By changing your thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions, you can change the way you experience the world. Your mind is the lens through which you see everything, and when you learn to control it, you can begin to control the reality you create. The idea that the world responds to your thoughts and intentions is a powerful concept that highlights the deep connection between your inner world and your external reality. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that the world operates independently of our thoughts, that events unfold based on external factors over which we have little control. However, when you begin to understand that the world responds to your thoughts and intentions, you realize that your inner state, your beliefs, and the intentions you set can have a profound impact on the circumstances of your life. At the heart of this idea is the understanding that your thoughts are not isolated or insignificant. They are energy that carries a certain frequency, and that frequency interacts with the world around you. Every thought you have sends out a vibration into the universe, and this vibration attracts similar energies. For example, if your thoughts are filled with positivity, gratitude, and hope, you are emitting an energy that aligns with those qualities. As a result, you begin to notice more opportunities, experiences, and people who reflect that same positive energy. On the other hand, if your thoughts are negative, filled with fear, doubt, or resentment, you may find that the world around you mirrors those feelings, creating more of the same negativity. The idea that the world responds to your thoughts also suggests that your mindset plays a critical role in shaping your experiences. If you approach life with a mindset of abundance, believing that there is enough for everyone, including you, you will begin to attract abundance into your life. You will take actions that align with that belief, and you will notice opportunities for growth, success, and fulfillment. Similarly, if you hold a scarcity mindset, believing that there is not enough to go around, you may find yourself in situations that reflect that fear, limiting your opportunities and holding you back from realizing your full potential. Your thoughts create a lens through which you view the world, and that lens filters the experiences and opportunities you encounter. Intentions, too, play a powerful role in shaping your reality. An intention is more than just a wish or a hope. It is a focused, deliberate desire for something to manifest in your life. When you set an intention, you are aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions toward a specific outcome. The more clear and specific your intention is, the more the world begins to respond. Intentions are like a compass that guides your actions. When you set an intention with sincerity and clarity, it directs your focus and energy in a way that begins to attract circumstances, people, and opportunities that align with that intention. Your thoughts and intentions have the power to create the conditions for your desires to manifest. However, it is important to recognize that the world responds to the energy you send out, not just the words you speak or the goals you set. The alignment between your inner thoughts, emotions, and intentions is key to the manifestation process. If you set an intention to achieve something but do not truly believe it is possible, or if you harbor doubt or fear about your ability to succeed, your inner energy will be in conflict with your outward intention. The universe, in this sense, responds to your energy, not just to your words. Therefore, it is essential to ensure that your inner world is aligned with your desires in order to create a reality that reflects those desires. This alignment between your inner world and the external world can be seen in the way your thoughts and intentions influence your actions. When your thoughts and intentions are clear, you are more likely to take the necessary actions to move toward your goals. For example, if you set an intention to improve your health, and you truly believe that it is possible for you to achieve better health, you are more likely to make choices that support that intention. You might start exercising regularly, eating better, and taking care of your body. On the other hand, if you harbor doubts about your ability to achieve your health goals, you may find yourself procrastinating or making choices that contradict your intentions. The world responds not only to your thoughts and intentions, but also to the actions you take based on those thoughts and intentions. Change is often seen as something that happens suddenly, like an event or a moment in time when everything shifts. We imagine that one day out of nowhere we will wake up and be different, our lives will be different, and everything will have changed for the better. But the truth is, real change is a process. It's not something that occurs in an instant, nor is it something that can be forced or rushed. Change takes time. It unfolds gradually, and it happens through consistent, small steps that add up to something much larger over time. When you begin to understand that change is a process, you release yourself from the pressure of expecting instant results. We live in a world where quick fixes and instant gratification are often celebrated, but this creates unrealistic expectations. We might expect to see dramatic shifts in our circumstances or ourselves right away, and when we don't, we can feel discouraged or even give up entirely. But change, true lasting change, is something that requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to allow the process to unfold at its own pace. The first step in embracing change as a process is understanding that transformation is about more than just changing your outer circumstances. It's about internal growth, and internal growth cannot happen overnight. It's the small, almost imperceptible shifts in how you think, how you feel, and how you respond to the world around you that accumulate and create a larger transformation over time. The way you perceive challenges, the way you interpret setbacks, and the way you handle success are all part of this internal process. Each of these elements, while seemingly insignificant in the moment, plays a vital role in shaping the person you are becoming. If you approach change as an event, you may set yourself up for disappointment. You may expect that one decision, one moment of inspiration, or one breakthrough will be enough to propel you into a completely new life. But real change involves rethinking old patterns, letting go of limiting beliefs, and consistently working toward a vision of who you want to become. It's about making conscious choices day in and day out that align with your desired future. These small choices, though they may feel like tiny steps at the time, gradually begin to build momentum. This process of change often involves a certain level of discomfort. Growth can be challenging. When you are working on transforming your habits, your mindset, or your life, you may encounter resistance. This resistance could come from within fear, doubt, or a sense of inadequacy. Or it could come from external forces, other people's opinions, societal expectations, or circumstances that seem to be beyond your control. But resistance is not a sign that change is impossible. It's a natural part of the process. Every obstacle you encounter offers an opportunity to strengthen your resolve, to deepen your understanding, and to refine your approach. Rather than seeing setbacks as failures, you can choose to view them as integral parts of the journey. Each challenge you face provides valuable lessons, teaching you more about your strengths, your weaknesses, and your capacity to overcome adversity. These experiences help you grow stronger, more resilient, and better equipped for the changes you want to make. It is through overcoming obstacles that you develop the skills, mindset, and perseverance needed for long-term success. An important part of the process is consistency. Consistency doesn't mean perfection, it means showing up day after day and continuing to take action even when it feels like nothing is changing. Real change is rarely immediate or visible on the surface. It often takes time for the effects of your inner work to manifest in the outer world. But by staying consistent, by continually nurturing your growth and staying focused on your goals, you begin to lay the foundation for long-lasting transformation. Another crucial element of the process is patience. Patience is not about waiting idly for something to happen. It's about trust. It's about trusting that your efforts, even if they feel small or insignificant at times, are building something powerful. It's about trusting that the seeds you plant today will one day blossom into the life you are working toward. Patience is about allowing the process of growth to take its natural course and knowing that everything you are doing now will eventually pay off. When you view change as a process, you also begin to realize that it's okay to be imperfect. There will be times when you slip back into old habits, when you struggle with doubt, or when progress seems slow. This is all part of the process. You do not need to be perfect to create real, lasting change. What matters is that you keep moving forward, even when the path isn't clear, even when you don't see immediate results. It's the willingness to continue despite the difficulties that creates transformation over time. The most important part of understanding that change is a process is knowing that you are in control. While the process may take time, the power to keep moving forward rests in your hands. You decide how much effort you are willing to put in, how consistent you will be, and how much patience you will have with yourself. You decide the pace of your own growth. Change is not something that happens to you, it is something that you actively participate in day by day, thought by thought, action by action. So instead of expecting everything to change in an instant, embrace the journey. Trust the process. Understand that real transformation takes time and that every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you want to become. With time, consistency, and patience, the process of change will lead you to a place where the life you've envisioned is no longer a dream, but a reality. Change is often misunderstood as something that happens all at once. We tend to think that transformation should be a singular, dramatic moment in time when everything suddenly falls into place. We expect to wake up one day and find that the person we once were has completely vanished, replaced by a new version of ourselves with a new life. But change, in reality, is not an event, it is a process. It is not a single dramatic moment, but a gradual unfolding, where each small step you take builds upon the last. This perspective on change allows you to let go of unrealistic expectations and embrace the journey of transformation. The idea that change is a process means that it requires time, effort, and consistency. It doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen because of one decision or one event. True change takes place over time, and it is the cumulative effect of all the choices you make along the way. Each action, thought, and belief you hold is a part of that process. When you commit to change, you begin by making a decision to see things differently, to act differently, and to think differently. And this decision is the first step in the long but rewarding journey of transformation. One of the most important aspects of understanding that change is a process is that it gives you the freedom to take things one step at a time. Instead of feeling pressure to immediately see results, you begin to realize that each small step forward matters. These small, consistent actions accumulate over time and eventually create profound results. Just as a plant grows slowly, little by little, until it blossoms, your personal growth happens in much the same way. The key is in the daily commitment to moving forward, even when progress seems slow. Often we feel frustrated when the changes we desire don't happen as quickly as we'd like. We become impatient with ourselves and with the process, and we question whether we are on the right path. But it's important to understand that growth is not always visible right away. There may be times when it feels like nothing is changing, but beneath the surface, transformation is taking place. The work you're doing today is laying the foundation for the future, and that foundation may not be immediately visible. Another reason why change is a process is that it requires us to let go of old habits, beliefs, and patterns. These habits and beliefs have often been with us for years, and changing them takes time. It's not enough to simply decide that you want to change. You must also be willing to dismantle old ways of thinking, old behaviors, and sometimes even old relationships that no longer serve you. This is often one of the most difficult aspects of change, as it involves facing your fears and confronting parts of yourself that may feel uncomfortable or even scary. But this process of letting go is an essential part of growth. Only by clearing away the old can you make room for the new. When you understand that change is a process, you also begin to realize that setbacks are not signs of failure, but rather important lessons. Every challenge you face in the process of change teaches you something valuable. It teaches you about your strengths, your weaknesses, and how you can continue to move forward despite difficulties. Setbacks are not obstacles that should stop you. They are opportunities to refine your approach and strengthen your resolve. Embracing setbacks as part of the process allows you to stay focused and committed, even when things aren't going as planned. Instead of giving up, you learn to adapt and keep going, trusting that each step you take brings you closer to the transformation you seek. Consistency is another key element in understanding change as a process. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It simply means showing up each day, no matter how small the effort, and continuing to put in the work. Over time, these consistent efforts add up and create lasting change. When you show up for yourself every day, even on the days when it feels like nothing is changing, you are setting the stage for the breakthroughs that will come later. It's easy to get discouraged when the results aren't immediate. But the truth is, change is rarely visible on the surface right away. Just like the growth of a seed beneath the soil, the results of your efforts may not be obvious at first, but they are happening. Patience is another crucial element in the process of change. Change takes time, and part of the process is learning to trust in the journey, even when you don't see immediate results. Patience allows you to stay the course and continue taking action, even when it feels like you're not making any progress. It helps you to understand that transformation is a gradual unfolding, not an instant event. Each small change, each small victory is part of a bigger picture. When you trust the process, you give yourself the space to grow without the pressure of needing immediate results. Patience allows you to stay focused on the long-term goal and to keep moving forward, even when the path isn't clear. Lastly, understanding that change is a process allows you to be kinder to yourself. When you realize that transformation takes time, you stop holding yourself to impossible standards. You stop expecting yourself to be perfect and start accepting that growth is a messy, non-linear journey. There will be ups and downs, successes and setbacks, but each of these moments is part of the process. Being kind to yourself along the way helps you stay motivated and committed to the path of change. It allows you to learn from your mistakes, celebrate your progress, and continue moving forward with a sense of grace and patience. Reprogramming your mind for success is a process that involves reshaping your thoughts, beliefs, and mental patterns to align with the life you want to create. Most people operate based on subconscious beliefs and habits that have been formed over years, often without even realizing it. These mental patterns shape your perception of the world and influence your actions, decisions, and outcomes. If you are not satisfied with the results in your life, it's likely because your mind is not aligned with the success you desire. To change your reality, you must first begin with your mind, for it is the foundation upon which everything else is built. One of the most significant barriers to success is limiting beliefs. These are negative or restrictive thoughts you hold about yourself or the world around you, such as "I'm not good enough, success is for others, not me," or "I'll never achieve my goals." These beliefs are often formed early in life and are reinforced over time by experiences, social conditioning, and even the environment in which you grew up. However, these beliefs are not truths, they are simply perceptions that can be changed. To reprogram your mind for success, you must begin by identifying these limiting beliefs and challenging them. The process of reprogramming starts with awareness. You need to become aware of the thoughts and beliefs that hold you back. This requires introspection and honesty with yourself. Often these beliefs are buried deep in your subconscious, so they may not be immediately obvious. Journaling can be a powerful tool in uncovering these thoughts. Write down your beliefs about success, wealth, love, health, and other areas of life. Notice any patterns or recurring themes that may indicate limiting beliefs. Once you identify them, you can begin to work on changing them. The next step is to replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. This is where affirmations and positive self-talk come in. Repeating affirmations such as "I am worthy of success," "I am capable of achieving my goals," or "I am attracting opportunities for growth," it helps to shift your mindset from scarcity and limitation to abundance and possibility. As you consistently affirm these new beliefs, your subconscious mind begins to accept them as truth, and your actions begin to reflect this new way of thinking. Over time, these empowering beliefs will replace the old, limiting ones. Another powerful tool in reprogramming your mind is visualization. Visualization is the act of mentally imagining yourself achieving your goals. By creating a vivid mental image of your success, you are sending a clear message to your subconscious mind about what you want to manifest in your life. This exercise trains your mind to see success as possible, and as you focus on these images, you begin to take the necessary actions to make them a reality. The more real and detailed the visualization, the more effective it becomes. Imagine not only achieving your goal, but also how it feels in your body, what emotions arise, what sensations you experience, and what your life will be like once you achieve your success. Additionally, it is essential to cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that you can develop your abilities and intelligence over time through hard work, dedication, and learning. People with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities are limited and cannot be changed. This mindset can create feelings of helplessness, fear of failure, and a reluctance to try new things. On the other hand, a growth mindset encourages resilience and perseverance, as it views challenges and setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. When you embrace a growth mindset, you begin to see failure not as a reflection of your inadequacies, but as a valuable lesson that brings you closer to success. In addition to changing your thoughts and beliefs, you must also take consistent action toward your goals. Reprogramming your mind is not just about thinking differently, it's about doing differently. Your actions must align with your new mindset. If you want to be successful, you cannot continue to engage in behaviors that reinforce the old programming. Success requires that you take steps every day, no matter how small, toward your goals. This can be challenging at first, especially if you've been stuck in negative patterns. But with time and persistence, your new actions will become habits. The more you act in alignment with your goals, the more your subconscious mind will accept that success is not only possible but inevitable. One of the key factors in reprogramming your mind for success is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude helps shift your focus from what you lack to what you already have. When you express gratitude, you raise your vibration and attract more positive experiences into your life. Being grateful for your current successes, no matter how small, reinforces the belief that good things are on the way. Gratitude also helps you remain grounded and focused on the present moment, which is essential for manifesting your desires. It reminds you that success is a journey, and each step, no matter how small, is worth celebrating. The power of your thoughts is immense, and they shape the reality you experience. To truly reprogram your mind for success, you must take responsibility for the thoughts you allow to dominate your consciousness. Your mind is like a garden, and the thoughts you plant today will grow into the reality you experience tomorrow. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, that is what you will harvest. But if you plant seeds of confidence, optimism, and belief in your potential, you will reap the rewards of success. One of the most effective ways to reprogram your mind for success is through repetition. Repetition creates neural pathways in the brain, which strengthens the new beliefs and habits you are trying to cultivate. The more you repeat positive affirmations, visualizations, and actions aligned with your goals, the more automatic these thoughts and behaviors will become. The key is consistency. Even on days when you feel discouraged or doubtful, continue to practice the habits that support your success. Over time, your mind will begin to accept these new beliefs and actions as part of your identity. Reprogramming your mind for success is not an overnight process. It is a journey that requires dedication and patience. It takes time to change deeply ingrained beliefs and habits, but with persistence, you can achieve remarkable transformations. The key is to remain committed to the process and trust that your efforts will pay off. By changing the way you think, feel, and act, you align your mind with success, and in turn, the success you desire will begin to manifest in your life. Success is not reserved for a select few. It is available to everyone who is willing to do the inner work required to create it. When you reprogram your mind for success, you unlock the door to a life full of limitless possibilities. Too often people wait for the right moment to make a change or take action. They put off their goals, dreams, and desires because they believe the timing isn't perfect or they feel unprepared. But the truth is, the right moment is always now. The power to make meaningful change, to shift your life toward the direction you want, is in your hands, and it begins the moment you decide to embrace your own power. Taking action doesn't require waiting for external circumstances to align. The key to success is realizing that the ability to create the life you desire is already within you. The first step in embracing your power is recognizing that you are in control of your life. Many people live with the belief that their circumstances dictate their fate. They believe that things outside of their control, whether it's the economy, their upbringing, or their current situation, determine what they can or cannot achieve. This belief creates a passive mindset where people wait for life to change rather than taking proactive steps to shape it themselves. The reality is that you have the ability to change your life no matter where you are or what you have experienced. This power lies in your mindset and the decisions you make every single day. One of the most crucial aspects of embracing your power is understanding that your thoughts shape your reality. The mind is a powerful tool that influences everything you experience. Your beliefs, your thoughts, and your emotions create the lens through which you perceive the world and navigate through life. If you hold on to limiting beliefs, such as thinking you are not good enough, or that success is for others but not for you, your actions will reflect that. You may hold back, avoid taking risks, or stay in situations that don't serve you. On the other hand, when you choose to believe in your power and potential, your thoughts will guide you toward the actions that will lead you to success. Believing in your own power is the foundation upon which you can build the life you want. Making the decision to embrace your power requires a shift in your mindset. It involves recognizing that you are not a victim of your circumstances, but rather the creator of your reality. Many people hold on to a victim mentality, believing that they have no control over their lives. This mindset keeps them stuck in a cycle of inaction, frustration, and defeat. To break free from this cycle, you must take full responsibility for your life. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything that's gone wrong, but rather acknowledging that you have the ability to change your circumstances through the choices you make moving forward. The moment you embrace this responsibility, you take back your power and begin to see that you can influence the outcomes in your life. Once you recognize your power, the next step is to begin taking action. This is where many people get stuck. They may acknowledge their potential but hesitate to take the first step toward change. The fear of failure, uncertainty, and the unknown can be paralyzing, but the key is to realize that action is the catalyst for transformation. Progress is built on small steps, and even if those steps are uncertain or imperfect, they will move you forward. The mistake many people make is thinking that they need to have everything figured out before they start. But the truth is, you will never have all the answers up front. The most successful people are those who take action despite uncertainty, learning and adapting along the way. It's important to remember that embracing your power doesn't mean waiting for the perfect time. The idea of the perfect moment is often a myth that holds people back. If you wait for all the conditions to align, you could end up waiting forever. The key to success is not in waiting, but in taking the first step with the knowledge that the journey will unfold as you move forward. Each small action you take builds momentum and begins to create the conditions for larger changes. By consistently taking action, you will gain more clarity, learn new things, and make progress toward your goals. The simple act of beginning is often what separates those who succeed from those who remain stagnant. Another important part of embracing your power is learning to trust yourself. Self-doubt can be one of the biggest obstacles to success. Many people have great ideas or ambitions, but they hold themselves back because they don't believe in their own abilities. Trusting yourself means having faith that you are capable of figuring things out, even if you don't know exactly how it will happen.